Okay, Ryan, here's one for you. This is a vintage Napa Novelty radio, AM radio. And Napa stands for North American Parts Association. It's a like an auto parts retailer, but they kind of cater to the demographic, the area they're in. Some of them carry more auto parts, some of them carry more farm and tractor and truck parts. It just all depends on where they're located. They've been around a long time. My local Napa guy found this in his warehouse and put a battery in it. He said it didn't work and wanted to know if I could fix it. So we're going to do that today. Also a quick just generic channel announcement. Now that things look like they're going to be opening back up, I'm going to be busy for a little while hustling, trying to get things going again. So the next 4 videos or so are all going to be tube and transistor radios. We'll get back to the TVs in a month or so. I still got this Sony that I'm struggling with. I've got some parts on the way for it. If you're jonesing for some vintage television repair restoration, check out B. Anderson TV. That's Bob Anderson's Vintage TV Restore channel. Really good, thorough content, full restorations there. And the TV videos, I'll be back with them in about a month. I gotta hustle and get going here because we've been kind of just chilling out for a little bit too long. So let's get this going. Let's test it anyway. Of course, it's an AM radio designed to look like a little battery. The tuning knobs are the posts on the car battery. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, let me figure out how to get it apart. Actually, it comes right apart, very serviceable. So what do we got here? We got looks like a 2 IF stage set. We got our converter, first IF, second IF is in this green tape here. Then we got our detector diode right there, audio driver preamp, and then push-pull audio output. Very simple. What could be wrong with this? An open electrolytic? My luck, it'll probably be something super complex like an open transformer, or this might just be a volume control issue. I wonder, is pure galena conductive? This is really high-grade galena out of a friend's lead mine. I believe galena acts like a diode. Galena's PBS, lead sulfate, lead sulfide. Wow, that rock is conductive. Check this out. I don't know why I got sidetracked on this, but this rock is so conductive. This is such rich ore that it actually measures 350 ohms. If I put it on diode check, it measures like a germanium diode. Look at that.
Want to verify and ensure your Google listing is up to date. In response to current events, your online...
Oh, this has got... Are the call centers in India back up and running again?
We're in Irvine, so not India.
Irvine, India?
I said we're in Irvine, not India. Irvine, California.
Oh, naar Zwaarvel, Waarzelarvel.
Sorry?
Narjvarvel.
You sound more Indian than I do, sir.
Yes, that's correct.
Alright, I'm assuming...
Go ahead.
Sorry?
Go ahead, do you copy?
Do I copy?
Do you copy?
70 News Radio. Sonny, hot. Today, 70s and more 90s out there. Heat watches and advisories. Numbers keep on climbing, so 80s and 90s. And then Thursday, it's like our hottest day. Right now, it's 86 degrees. One of the big problems facing California at the start of the pandemic is a problem no more. We'll tell you what that is in 3 minutes. It's 3:27.
Okay, well, you know, sometimes the calls don't go the way you want them. Your train of thought's going one way, trying to diagnose the radio, and then one of these calls comes in and you're like, oh. So you just kind of do what you do, but I think this volume control is like, a lot of times you can't lubricate these problems. You can't, contact cleaner doesn't fix them because it's, there's a crack in the trace. And I think this is going to be one of those times. Okay, I think I might have had success here. I literally had to rub it back and forth, rotate it back and forth like 500 times, but that's all the way, volume all the way up. Watch the bar on the bottom, not the numbers. So that looks good now. Wide open, it's 3 ohms. All the way closed, it's 4.2, which is good. It's a 5K pot.
Chester, we've got a stalled car. You ended up in 3 lane. Next report, 345. Report traffic with... He watches the advisories up 4 to...
Okay, well, it's still not.
6 Redondo Beach 83 in Irvine. It's 3:37 when the state gives the green. Officials tell KNX he'll do stake reopening of offices throughout California.
Okay, well, it's still not working right. It's a novelty, but it is a 2IF stage set. I would expect it to work fairly well.
They might not be able to find a grocery store. Carrie Underwood with King Arthur Flour tells KNX there's no shortage of wheat in the country. She says mills are doing everything they can to boost production, but it takes time to reach the stores. Questions for our doctor. We also have a small malnutrition email box for corona questions at KNX270.com. We'll answer them on the air right here at 4:15. Our big traffic problem this afternoon in Harbor City at the cigarette on the mountain. We're checking that at North Berlin. Traffic in Bourbon at 6341. I'm Tim Smith. Bob Smith BMW is here to serve you today, just as we have been for over 100 years. Visit BobSmithBMW.com or call us at 800-BOB-SMITH. Together we'll get through this. I promise. At Southern California Edison, safety is our #1 priority. And now, so many of you at home working and caring for loved ones, we are especially aware of the vital role we play in providing reliable electricity. That's why we're proceeding with only the most critical outage-related work to protect public safety and reduce the risk of loss. You'll get set. It's a matter of when. Sped up with 2 to 3% return on your CD, money market, or bond fund. Here's a way to earn 10 to 12%. Call 800-788-1000. Reliant Capital. They'll explain.
So, do we think that electrolytic is open? That's the AVC filter. So, Yeah, that one's open. Let's replace that one. Hey, here's the capacitor that was in there. It's measuring 2,300 picofarads. Okay, I put a nice low ESR tantalum teardrop American-made cap in there. So ESR is like a quarter of an ohm. See how it works.
Well, everyone else is. I'm waiting for everything to start happening. Traffic on AM 790 KABC. Good weekend off, and neither do we. Get your weekend.
A good, faithful husband, father, and still because functioning is impossible to kind of be a top performer in your...
La manera como sea, because as a small business person myself, this all starts as a dream. The governor also announced the state's been able to acquire tens of millions of new surgical masks in the last weekend. They're in the process of being distributed to the hospitals, health centers, and first responders.
Yeah. I'm so done with it. Let's go. Let me mount it back to the... Alright, Napa's all back together. I tried to wipe as much of this oil from this contact cleaner as I could off. Let's see how it works. One new capacitor and an extremely dirty pot. I'll tell you, for build quality, for a novelty radio, I give this an 8 or 9. Serviceability, an 8 or a 9. This very, I mean, it just opens right up. It's easy to service. It's actually nicely made. I will say it is nicely made, Napa. Whatever honkoidial company made it for you. And yes, it is honkoidial. Okay, here we go.
Last year, kind of, we weren't in a finance.
Okay, there's Radio Country Disney. You'll get the significance of that in an upcoming tube radio repair video.
And we'll fight to get paid. Call 844-844-WINS. That's 844-844-WINS for a free consultation and review of your policy.
But where is LA Oldies? It's got to be it. That's probably about right. Could probably improve it a little bit with alignment, but let me wait until the end of the song. Yeah, this is LA Oldies. You can't expect much more than that from a novelty radio with a little antenna that's like that long. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, again, one of the points of this video was we're going back to the old schedule of one video every week, Monday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. and we'll get back to the TVs here after I kind of get caught up on everything opening back up and getting going again.
nutrients have sort of natural antibiotic properties, and when they're in your plasma, if a coronavirus happens to get into your plasma while you have those nutrients, you can neutralize it, and we see that with patients who are making those kind of differences and changes in their diet when they're home.
All right, so let's say I got that bottle of zinc tablets or some other vitamin in my cabinet, and it's got like the 4,000%.
Zinc, how about this? This has got lead and zinc. Look at that beautiful blue in there. How about if you take this right here? I guarantee you, if you eat enough of this lead sulfide, it will kill coronavirus. I should make a radio out of this.
Of course, for the immune system. Vitamin D boosts the immune system as well, and zinc is necessary for the immune system to kill bugs. The body's immune system uses zinc like...
The camera does not do justice to the blues and the colors in this.
Vitamin D helps with other respiratory type infections. Maybe it'll help with coronavirus. Have you seen anything to that effect, or is it just a good idea anyway?
Así que, details. Make your pledge. RelevantRadio.com. Relevant Radio.
This battery has good selectivity.
Said open borders. Open borders is a disastrous policy. No republic can survive. No nation state can survive without actual enforced borders. And none has.
This battery supports open borders.
In order to change the makeup of the citizenry. I'm not talking about race. I'm talking about voting preferences.
Yes.
The Democrats are playing the race card. The Democrats are playing... And is out. We'll talk about that. This is the Ben Shapiro Show. And that we're coming back. We're coming back. Mason Ireland. Momo's at the bottom of the hour. 710 ESPN. Allegations.
It gets kind of deaf at the bottom of the dial, but what do you expect? It was probably something they gave away when you sold so many batteries. When a shop sold so many batteries, they probably gave this as a bonus. And I gotta say, it's very cool. You know, to have this sitting on the counter at the store, playing some coronavirus headlines, definitely will keep the customers in check.
Like owning, funding 30-year fixed rate.
Got to constantly remind them why they have to wear that mask.
You heard correctly. 2 point.
Recycle their own carbon dioxide, self-suffocate, self-asphyxiate. I think everyone should just put a plastic bag over their head. That would solve all the problems.
Well, getting cash out for a rainy day can make you feel...
Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden and the things they have said about you?
Personally, this is something that my husband and I, as we were dating,
Así que, cuando de pronto...
To that restaurant food, which by and large is not very good for you. It's got a lot of sodium, a lot of fat. Are you noticing, perhaps a trend towards healthier eating, and are we seeing an effect on that?
It is actually a decent performing radio for what it is.